Hey, YouTube and all social media outlets, man. Welcome to the YouTube channel. Hey, man, just want to say happy Sunday. And look, man, you Bears, man, you Bears fans, man. I feel sorry for y'all, man. I'm not a Bears fan. I'm actually my team suck more than y'all. I'm embarrassed to say who my favorite team is. But if you knew me for a long time, you know. So I ain't gotta explain that. But man, the Bears, man, that new head coach, he's just not the answer. You know what I'm saying? They just gave him. It's like they gave him a. You know what? It's a job, man. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna describe what happened to that coach. It's like, man, working at an establishment. But before you got hired and came, it was about 20 employees there. All of them got their ass fired. Everybody got fired. Then they hire you to come try to change some shit around to make things operate from scratch. Nothing. That's impossible, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna happen, man. And if y'all understand what I'm saying, I hope y'all do, man. I'm just saying, man, that's like a bad job that you just got hired at. And they tell you, hey, man, we need these sales to be 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? Now the sales was under 6%. They throw you the job and tell you, man, they need these sales at 1,000%, man. With unexperienced, messed up people. Like, how he gonna do that, man? You know what I'm saying? How he gonna change the dynamics of that team? Like, he not gonna do it. So for people to think, that new system, that new coach is the answer, he not, man. And I feel bad, man. It's like every Sunday, man. I feel bad for Bears fans because they be just like, they be so mad, man, and upset and depressed, man. People blood pressure go up, man, when they watch these games. Like, it's critical, man. You know what I'm saying? It's critical, man, when people watch these games. So it's like, why even put yourself through the stress? Man, look, when my Lakers was look, I'm a diehard Lakers fan too, y'all. For everybody who don't know, like, purple and gold to the day I die, man. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Kobe, man. You know what I'm saying? But when they losing, I don't watch. You know what I'm saying? Only watch, and they like, man, you're not a real Lakers fan then if you don't watch when they winning and losing. Man, man, I want to tell this dude that, man, like, man, if you don't get out of here, man, tell me, so, man, you're not a real fan. Bro, I've been a Lakers fan since Magic Johnson fast break. Like, that's what I based my basketball game around. Like, I used to think I was Magic on the court. What up with y'all tuning in on TikTok too, man? Shout out to y'all. But yeah, man, I used to be a diehard Laker fan, man. So it's like people try to tell me, I'm still am. You know what I'm saying? But when people try to tell me, man, you ain't no real Laker fan if you don't watch them when they lose, man, look, man, I can't endure the stress of watching them games. Like, man, you get to watching the game and just get frustrated, man. You just get frustrated, and you get frustrated, and you just be like, man, to hell with this game. Then you go to bed mad and upset. It's like, why even put yourself through that torture, man? If I'm watching the game, man, and the Lakers down by like 10 or 12 or 15, I'm done for the night. You know what I'm saying? I'm hanging it up, man. Like, I'm done for the night. No more watching bad. I'm turning to a movie or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching the news. At that point, when I see them down like that, I know it's not no comeback. You know what I'm saying? It's rare that they gonna come back and win the game by 20. They not like how the Lakers, the Kobe and Shaq era Lakers was, or the Jordan and Pippen Bulls was. You know what I'm saying? They be down by 20, come back and win the game by 20. You know, it ain't that type of stuff going on too much nowadays. But um, man, it's just torture, man, watching them games, man, when your team loses. So sometimes, man, I feel the Bears' pain, man, like the Bears fans' pain. Like, I feel it, man. Every week you got to watch these motherfuckers lose. Like, then when they just drafted this new quarterback, got rid of one of the, probably going to be one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game. You know what I'm saying? When he do go somewhere and get somewhere where they play him. Because, man, the boy is athletic, man. And I think, with Justin Fields, with a good offensive line behind him, in front of him, man, he'd be able to work, man. A lot of people say, well, he don't know how to read defenses. Man, look, man. When you running for your life out there because your O-line, your offensive guards and tackles and center just trash. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do, man. Sometimes you got to have quick thinking out there, you know. But you know when you know all these successful quarterbacks like uh, your Jalen Hurts and your Lamar Jackson's, like, man, they got good stable O lines, offensive linemen that help them, man. That's why they're able to do what they do. So I think with Justin Fields, man, in about a year or two, man, you're gonna see something nice out of him, man. You know, if he can go somewhere where he start, you know, because and look, the Bears should have never got rid of him. What they should have did was focused on that offensive line. They had the quarterback, they had the receivers, you know. All they needed to do, they had the defense. You know, all they needed to do was focus on the O line, man. If they would have focused on the O line, man, they would have been, you know, they'd have been in top notch shape this year. You know, but I heard they got a few picks this year coming up, so we're gonna see, man. Hey, if I'm Ryan Poles, man, I'm getting the best. You know, I think they got like the 9th or 10th pick. I don't know, don't quote me. But with that pick, man, I'm going after one of the best linemen that's coming out of the draft out of college. You know, give me a big 6'8", super cornbread fed dude, man. That's fast, speed, that can protect my quarterback, man. Get a couple of them on that line. And man, you know what I'm saying? Let it do what it do, man. That's all I'm saying, man. But to you Bears fans, man, y'all just keep y'all head up, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, look forward to next year, man. Next year gonna be a better year for y'all, man. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Because this year is terrible. But shout out to everybody who subscribed to my YouTube channel, Veil the Barber. You know, appreciate y'all, man, for y'all subscriptions. Hey, man, I just like to come on here and talk my stuff, man. Right now, I'm operating out of a small space. It's only temporary, man. It's only temporary, man, for a few months. You know what I'm saying? Temporary space, man, because, man, things is, hey, man. All I gotta say, man, God is good, man. God is good all the time. You know, you good with God, man, you gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? And, man, just stay prayed up out there, man. Because, man, you know, these times of days, man, you need prayer, man. Because it's getting wicked and evil out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's getting wicked and evil, man. You know, getting wicked and evil, man. I went and some stuff, man. I was dealing with some stuff this morning, man. Man, it's kind of touchy, man. I said, you know what? After today, I'm not gonna even discuss or talk about it no more. Like, yeah, I never hear me talking about. You know, I'm always talk stuff jokingly about like past relationships and things of that nature, but you ain't gonna hear me talking about it too much on here no more after today because it's like a real touchy, situation. You know what I'm saying? And man, I just try to stay out the way, man. You know what I'm saying? And not talk about it and get frustrated or angry, you know. Cause man, I go on my rant sometime, man. I can rant about this shit, and it's like, man, look what that's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna talk about that no more, man. What we talking about is, man, look, growing, developing ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. You know what I'm saying? Just, just being a better person, man, better you. You know, when you focus and work on you, man, look, focusing and working on you, and you'll be all right in life, man. A lot of people don't understand that, but they understand it, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, shout out to Angela, man. I appreciate you, man. God bless you, man. You know what I'm saying? You seem like a good person, man. I appreciate you. You know, shout out to Angela, man. Angela, good people, man. God bless her heart, man. But yeah, man. Just try to stay more positive about things, joke about things, man. You know, hey, man, did you see what happened today in Syria, though? You know, man, hey, man, they just ran they just ran the whole they had like a communist government. I don't know, I forgot the guy's name, but man, they ran them up out of there, man. And the Syrians all over the world is celebrating that he left. Cause man, they country was in tyranny for like 50 some years. They say, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, how true that is because I say, man, with the media, man, they tell you what they want you to know. They don't say everything. You know what I'm saying? Some media, I'm just saying, that goes to that goes to anybody though, man. People tell one side of the story. Like me, I know people look at me like, man, you always telling them talking about, well, man, what you do? Or what's her side of the story? What's you know what I'm saying? People always say that, like, what's their side of the story? But man, honestly, man, it's just man, it's just man, it ain't no side of the story. It's just right and wrong and wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't do people wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you know who wrong and right in the situation. So when you hear the story, man, just look, man, envision it. You know what I'm saying? Just envision the story on how it's being told. Because when somebody tell you a story, well, when somebody tell me a story, I can paint it in my head. Like I like when people tell me stories about things that happen. Because the stories be so interesting. When they telling me the story, like I'm painting this picture in my head of how it's going down, how it's transpiring. Like, what was the last story somebody told? Ah, yeah, man. One of the guys said, man, he funny, man. I ain't gonna say his name, man. Shout out to bro funny, but he said, man, he caught his girl cheating and he caught her up. So he said, man, him and the guy talked. He said they had to talk. Like, look, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm messing with her, you messing with her, woo woo. So he said, hey, man, this is a funny story, man. He said, man, look, I can't make it up, man. This dude, man, shout out to him, man. This is my bro, man. He had me laughing so hard, man. Every time I think about this story, it's funny. He said, man, he told the guy, well, look, man, since we both messing with her, let's run her together. You know what I'm saying? And he said, dude looked at him crazy. And I thought about, like, man, who say stuff like that? Like, man, let's run her together. But he said, man, I don't know. He must have fell in love with her so, because he went back and told her, like, man, woo, woo. I'm like, man, that's a funny ass story. Like, man, so when he was telling me the story, I was just painting a picture in my head, man. And it was just a hilarious story, man. Like, and then it just go to show, man, a lot of brothers, how they stories from how, they dealt with women or somebody, you know what I'm saying? Whoever they dealt with, they tell their stories of how they did them. But you never hear, like, man, look, man, I'm not no angel on here. If y'all go back to some of my old videos, y'all see, man, look, he talked about a lot of stuff on here. The boy ain't no angel. The boy, he not perfect. He just trying to better himself in life, and when I was younger, man, I went through some hiccups, but I learned from them. You know what I'm saying? That's the good thing, When you go through hiccups in life, you got to learn from them. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn from your mistakes. You got to learn from everything, man. And everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, anybody can teach you a lesson. You can learn from anybody. Man, woman, child, young, old, smart, dumb. You can learn from anybody. So, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Just be wise enough to take in the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where you gain wisdom from. Being able to take in knowledge and understanding about people, like, and from people. When you able to take in and listen to people and get an understanding of who they are, you'll have a better relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? And you'll know how to deal with them accordingly. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, look, when a person, as Jay-Z say, when a person show you who they are, believe them. And speaking of Jay-Z, man, hey, man, I just feel like this, man. I feel like, man, they just trying to, sabotage the black brother, man. I just think they trying to sabotage the black brother in America because now they got Jay-Z on some type of allegations with Diddy talking about they messed with a 12 or 13-year-old, a Jane Doe. And I'm like, man, I wonder if Diddy in there snitching. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, man. I wonder if Diddy in there like, I didn't do it, Jay-Z did it too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but man, look, man, that ain't go. Man, look, Jay Money, man, Jay powerful, man. And Jay, man, look, I'm pretty sure he got one of the best lawyers in the world. But my thing is this, like, to get accused of accusations, man, and be held like for trial for it or do something like that, regardless how long, 20, 30 years later, I just think, man, look, that should be against the law. I think that should be, well, but, it ain't, man. But people, man, look, they be on that type of time, man. Like, it's unfortunately sad, man. People will sabotage you and ruin you, man, just because of, what I'm saying, your status in life. They be jealous, man. You know what I'm saying? Jay ain't did nothing to nobody. Even though I don't like how he did his boy, man, Dame. I just wish him and Dame could have, you know, just cause man, look, man. One thing I'm a big man on loyalty, man. Like loyalty is everything to me, man. Like, and man, look, you gotta be loyal with the guys or the people you came in this shit with. Like, man, look, we came in this shit together, man. Even if we bumped heads or fell out. In my heart, man, look, I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for you. I wouldn't have none of this fame. I wouldn't have none of this wealth. I wouldn't have none of this shit if it wasn't for us doing this together. So, man, loyal people gonna always be loyal and humble when it come to that, man. And they ain't gonna fault on people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, man, okay, we fell out. We bumped heads. But, man, look, man, I'm humble enough to understand and loyal enough to know, like, man, look, if it wasn't for you, man, we wouldn't be where we at. So, man, I'm always touch you, man, look out for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you trying to snake me now, I may get up out of that snake shit with you. You know what I'm saying? Well, you ain't able to snake me, and I still look out for you. You know what I'm saying? Because that just, man, look, man, I'm not a hateful person. You know what I'm saying? I tell people that all the time, man. I'm not hateful. I get upset with people for doing dumb shit, but I'm not hateful to them, man. I'm not gonna, hate them and plot on them and do things, man. Look, man, when you understand people, like, hey, man, these people, they don't know better, man. They just do things and, they don't know better, man. Especially if they emotionally compromised. Like, one thing I realize as a man, because sometimes as men, we have to think for people that's dealing with their emotions or that's in a situation with you due to an emotional spill. You have to be smart and wise enough to know and understand what's going on, what it is, and you got to be smart and wise enough to know when to back away from it, leave it alone, possibly for good or for good, and just be mindful of the situation. You know what I'm saying? And think for them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to think for others because, like I say, when they're emotionally compromised, they like as I always say, a kamikaze, man. They'll blow you and them up. You know what I'm saying? And I always talk about the kamikazes on here, man. If anybody don't know what a kamikaze is, you got to Google it, man. Watch Pearl Harbor movie or something, man. You'll see what the kamikazes is. Like, them just the people that's on suicide missions. You know what I'm saying? The kamikaze ain't nobody but a suicide nigga. You know what I'm saying? A suicide hitting nigga, man, with a bomber. You know what I'm saying? Coming to throw bombs away at you, man. You just got to get out of there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what emotionally compromised people do, man. They ready to drop bombs on you to just, man, get you out the way. So you got to watch out for the kamikazes, man. You got to take cover. You know what I'm saying? In a bomb shelter or something. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, they come to do damage, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't coming to just come, man. You know what I'm saying? They coming to do damage. So you don't want none of that. You just like, man, look, man, you want to have a peaceful nation. You know what I'm saying? Because people will come cause destruction and destroy you, man. I had a woman tell me, like, man, I want to destroy you. And I'm like, damn, why you want to do that, man? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to destroy you, man. I just want to be, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I don't want to destroy you. Why you want to destroy me? Like, what did I do bad to you to make you want to destroy me? Like, come on, man. It ain't that serious, baby. And then they'll get to a point where they want to destroy you. They'll kamikaze your ass, man. They'll destroy you and them together. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah, man, we got to help them think for themselves and now, just use our brain to get them to understand, look, man, this ain't that, man. I want your best. I got your best interest at heart, even though you ain't got mine. I wish the best for you, and I'm moving around because, man, look, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time to be blown up. You know what I'm saying? I want to survive after this war. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to go grow crops again after this war. I don't want a nuclear bomb dropped on me where the crops ain't gonna go in the grass no more because it's filled with nuclear waste. You know what I'm saying? I just want it to grow again. Oh man, they canceled me. Oh, they said for somebody else. But man, look, man, I don't know. Look, man, TikTok is so. Hey, man, I love TikTok. Shout out to TikTok, man. But they be kind of, they be kind of strict on things. You know what I'm saying? Like, never get in your car to get on TikTok. Like, you ain't gotta be driving. They gonna suspend your account. Like, you ain't gotta be driving. They can just see you in a kind of background. Psh, suspension. You know what I'm saying? But I don't get on TikTok live in my car. You know, and I'm telling y'all, man, for you guys that do live content, don't go driving while you're on there because they're going to suspend your account and they might ban it indefinitely. And you don't want that, man. You know what I'm saying? You like the network talk and stream and do podcasts and broadcasts and just, man, look, man, smile for the camera. You know what I'm saying? you know, but that's cool, man. Shout out to TikTok too, man. Hopefully they don't ban it in America like they trying to do, man. You know, if they do that, man, that'd be terrible, man. Because people conduct business on TikTok. People shop on TikTok. Like, man, they saying it's the Chinese communists that own it. That the Americans, like, man, I don't know, man. It's critical, man. But hopefully we get it together, y'all. But man, man, just looking at man what they doing to Jay, man. Hopefully, what I'm saying, he don't get caught up in them allegations, cause man, look, man, I respect Jay Z. I ain't gonna say, uh, it's some things I respect him as a person, but and I talk about this on here all the time. Like I said, I don't respect how he did his co-partners, but man, who are we to judge? Like we don't know what happened in that situation, but I just wish, what I'm saying, like when you see people come together and come up together, man, you always want to see that dynamic, you know what I'm saying? And when you don't see it, you feel kind of like, dang, man. Like I was glad to see Mason Cam get back together, you know what I'm saying? But I hate that Jim and them their relationship not good. Cause it's like, man, all y'all, man, kicked it, man. All y'all did, it's like, man, look, all y'all should be cool, man. Hold no grudges, man. Y'all good. Then y'all content is hilarious, man. If all y'all together doing content, man, or doing podcasts and broadcasts, man, man, look, y'all stuff will be decent, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. People just love to see that. But like I said, you never know what's going on in people's situations. Like, man, people fall out, man. That's one thing I know, I don't like to fall out with people. But some people I just fall back from, man. When I see, if I see like you got flake or phoniness in you, or you're not right, you don't treat your people right, or man, you're selfish. Like when I see bad traits, man, I ain't mad at you, but I just fall back from you because I don't respect it. Like, man, when you don't respect how a person move, man, you can't be around them, man. It's like, man, that's torture. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I can't fake kick it with nobody, man. I don't like how you moving, man. I gotta move around from you because I don't want to be around you and you're moving bogus. You know what I'm saying? And people see how you moving, man. They think I'm like that. Like, nah, man. I don't move like that. Like, I'm not selfish. I'm not flaky, man. I'm not hateful. I'm not none of that, man. I'm respectful, prayerful. Good-hearted. Man, I give you the shirt off my back if you need it. That's just how I am, man. People who know me know, man. Like Vail, man, one of the coolest dudes ever. Man, Vail, man, I can be jammed up, man. I go holler at Vail, ask him for who we gonna look out. Because that's who he is, man. If he rock with you, and man, look, man, Vail gonna look out for him. And that's just how I always been, And, I try to be around people, surround myself around like-minded people. you know, or what I'm saying, people that's trying to grow. Like, man, look, I like to surround myself around motivated, driven, um, self-sufficient, um, people like that, man. Just like with people who like that aspire to be things and do things and better themselves. Don't not meaning they better than people, because like I always say on here, people, man, you think you better than ooh, nah, it ain't that, man. Man, when you come from nothing, man, and you try to get something, it's like, man, you gotta respect that, man. Like I respect, man. Look, anybody that come from where I come from, you know what I'm saying? I see them doing good, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, it's soothe my heart, man. And like, man, look, I be happy for them. I don't care, man. Look, we, man, got into it, man, in the street, man. We come from the same spot, man, and I fuck with you and I love for you. I'm gonna be happy when I see you shining. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, me and bro, man, used to be on the block together. You know what I'm saying? Bro, man, my cousin love bro. Like, man, look, man, if I see bro shining, man, I'm always have love and be, man, happy. You know what I'm saying? Cause man, we come from it together. You know what I'm saying? We used to be in the same neck of the woods, man. We used to hang around each other every day. So man, look, when you've been around people 30 some years, 40 some years, and you see them doing good, man, you be happy for them, man. And everybody who know me, man, if you from where I'm from, and man, we used to rock and roll together back in the day, man, I'm happy for you. I'm always high love for you, want the best for you. And man, if you need anything, some type of help, haircut, whatever, man, Vail gonna be there, man. Man, you come holler at Vail, Vail gonna make sure, man, look, whatever you need, bro, I got you. Cause we look out for each other, man, where I'm from. That's all I'm saying. But when you dealing with, you know what I'm saying, people that's selfish and don't be on that, man, you just gotta, man, look, man, you gotta cut ties with people like that. That's all I'm saying, y'all. But yeah, man, keep looking into what's the name, y'all. But man, thank y'all for tuning in again, man. And man, look, man, we gonna, man, like I say, man, we gonna keep an eye out for what's going on in the news with this Diddy and Jay-Z allegation, man. I just, it seemed like to me, man, they trying to take out all our black rich famous people, like, and that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. Like they just finding allegations like, oh, you did this. Come on, you going to federal custody. Like, to me, man, it's starting not to make sense. Like, I mean, is this a plot to take people's wealth in America? Like, what's the point? Man, Diddy was worth 800 million, man. Now, but all them baby oils in this, what's the name, man? That was kind of like suspectish, but man, I don't know, man. Y'all giving like, excuse me, y'all giving other people bonds for what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Why the man can't get no bond, man? They like he a flight risk. Like, come on, man. You think the man gonna run? If he run, y'all can just go get him, man. You know what I'm saying? Unless he go to one of them no extradition law countries. You know what I'm saying? But knowing the American government, man, they'll go, look, man. You'll be wanted for something and go to a country where there's no extradition laws. They'll send an American hit team out there to smuggle you out of the country. But see, that's when you go out there and you just get a whole lot of machine guns. You ask the government, look, man, my government trying to incarcerate me. Could I get immunity here? And if they give you immunity there, man, ask them, could you keep firearms too, just in case, man, they try to smuggle you up out of there. You just take them out, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to the media and say, hey, man, the other American try to come take me out this country, man. That's going to happen to them. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just talking, man. But, man, look, I don't think Puff going to fly and run out the country, man. But I know this is man, look, that is a shock, man. And, man, one thing I've always said in life, man, regardless of how successful or how big, you know what I'm saying, or how much wealth I ever acquire in life, I would always understand and have in the back of my mind that all this can be taken away from me like that. You know what I'm saying? And if it is, man, you got to be able to have a mental understanding of that. And you have to have a strong mind and a strong mental understanding of that regardless of how big you is at the top, man, you can fall down and be at your lowest. You know what I'm saying? And when you adapt, you know what I'm saying, when you understand that, if you go into a situation where you fall to your lowest, you can always adapt. Because, I mean, it's something you ain't, you probably won't want to get used to, but, man, if that's what God have in the cards for you, man, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you can do about it. You can pray on it, fight on it, but man, you just gotta understand. You gotta have that strong mind. You can't let whatever happen break you. You know what I'm saying? You can't let whatever. Remember what I'm saying to y'all. Like, you can't let whatever. You can't let whatever ever happen to you break you or destroy you mentally. You still gotta have a strong mind regardless of what you're going through. You facing life in prison. It's like, man, look, hey, I got a team of lawyers, man. Let's fight it, man. If I feel in my heart I ain't did nothing wrong, I'm not pleading guilty to nothing that I don't. In my heart, I know I didn't do. Or if I didn't do it, I'm not pleading to nothing. If I did it, I did it, man. And I'm ready to suffer my consequence. Like, that's what God got in the scripture for me, and that's my life, man. And then you just got to deal with that, But like I say, the main thing in life is to just be mindful of the choices you make, because some of the bad choices we make in life it can destroy and ruin us, man. And like I say, man, on my last couple of posts, man, I done made some bad choices in life when it come to things like relationship, like, man. But I'm not perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, and like I say, I always work on growth. You know what I'm saying? Growing and developing myself to be a better person each and every day that I wake up in the morning. I wake up in the morning, I say a prayer over here in the corner, do my morning prayer, and I just ask God to make me a better person every day I wake up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not perfect, man. You see me on here calm and cool tonight. You might see me tomorrow with a rant, you know what I'm saying? Talking my stuff with my black shades on, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not perfect, man. And man, nobody is. So I don't beat myself up for that, you know what I'm saying? I just ask people, like, man, if you feel that in life I ever wronged you or shamed you or did something bogus to you, man, hey, look, I apologize in advance, and I ask people, when I just pray in my prayer for God, I ask God to um, help the people find forgiveness in their heart for things that I've done to people in my past. You know, I just ask God, hey man, God. Well, I don't say amen to God, but amen. I mean, um, as God, look, I pray that these people find peace in their heart. You know what I'm saying? From regardless of things that took place in our situation. You know what I'm saying? When you do that, man, you wash your hands with it, and man, you know, sometimes it feel like a burden is lifted off you when you do that every morning. I don't know, look, man, I don't know if y'all pray or know about prayer, but when I pray, man, every day I pray, it makes me feel good. It made me feel good because, when you submit to God in the morning, you're supposed to always do that. I think everybody in this world should do that every day. First thing they do when they wake up in the morning is submit to God, man. Because he woke you up this morning. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, God, for waking me and blessing me this morning with another breath of life. Because like I say, man, a lot of people didn't wake up. So you always, be thankful for that and say a prayer for that, But man, look, y'all, that's my talk for the night, man, because I got a lot to do. I've been up. Look, man, my eyes red. I look sleepy. I've been up, man, look. Been up for like 10, 12 hours. I had a lot of stuff to do this morning. And, man, just found out, man, that things just was, man, look, man. I ain't gonna speak on it, but it's just a sad, sad case, man. But I'm tired. I'm finna wash. I gotta wash a couple loads. Then I'm finna lay down. Then I'm finna wake up at like 3-ish, 4-ish. Then I'm gonna hit the streets. That's where the money at, man, in the street. I'm saying, make this money, going to work. And yeah, that's what it is, man. But hey, man, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hey, man, book me for your next haircut. I'm in the shop every day, man. Except on Sundays. And well, on Sundays I'm in the shop, but it's from like 12 to 4. But book me, man. Book me for your next DJ event. You know what I'm saying? If you need a DJ, to my people on here that own bars and nightclubs in the Chicagoland area, hey man, check me out, man. You know, I'm I got my bones. I didn't did my thing around the south suburbs. A couple bars and nightclubs. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, book me for your next DJ event, man. I'm telling you, I turn it out. But that's my talk for the night, y'all. I'm out. As always, man, stay hater free and stay sucker free, man. Because like I always tell y'all here, man, sucker SHIT is at all time high. You know, people they unhappy with their lives, man. So they trying to, you know, they trying to take people out, man. You got, you know, what I'm saying you got to distance yourself from them type of people, man. They evil, man. You know, stay away from them, man.